Welcome. Now we can start. Wait, we have our guest of honor here. So what I'm hoping is that all of you could take just a minute and stand up where you are and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. We have a flag on each side of the stage. So fifth graders, you can stand up and turn right around. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Welcome everyone to our fifth grade commencement ceremony for 2018-2019. My name is Doreen McSain. I'm the principal here, and we'd like to welcome all of you this morning and let you know how happy we are that you can make it today. Every day of elementary school is a day spent preparing for the next step in the journey. Our fifth grade teachers, Mrs. Morgan, Ms. Walter, Ms. Turner, our school counselor, Mrs. Matsakos, who's behind me on the stage here, and all of the staff members who worked with our fifth grade students this year have done an incredible job. And I'd like you to join me in thanking them for their hard work and dedication. I'd also like to take a minute to thank the parents of our fifth graders as well. All of you sitting out there today, thank you for sharing your child with us, for checking on their homework progress, bringing them lunch or their instrument when they forgot, and cheering them on as they committed to learning new things each day. We've appreciated your support over the years. To our fifth grade students, thank you for everything you've done to make Glenwood the wonderful school that it is. We talk often here about the responsibility we have to work together and make the world a better place. Throughout your elementary school career, you have worked together and made a positive difference for others. This year, you made a difference for the people in Grand Saline, Haiti with the fundraising you did to help them and the bingo night that you hosted. Each one of you also made a difference when you worked with your kindergarten friends during Friend Families. They will never forget what you taught them and how you helped them this year. I actually had a couple of fifth graders tell me today that they wanted to make sure they had a chance to go say goodbye to their kindergarten friends today. So that tells me that that really was made an impact on them as well. I appreciate the fact that every single one of our fifth graders also stepped up and took a role as a lead ambassador this year as you led one of our student ambassador clubs. There will be new and exciting challenges at the middle school fifth graders, and you, moms and dads, you're ready too, right? Just like yesterday, you were putting them on the bus to come to kindergarten, doesn't it? But boys and girls, all of us have every confidence that you will do well, and you will continue to be a leader at the middle school just like you've been leaders here. We'll miss you, and we hope you'll come back to visit us and say hello. When we say goodbye later, we don't want it to be forever. So today, I have the privilege of helping all of our fifth grade staff members give the certificates. I told them yesterday at rehearsal that that means it's at the end of the ceremony, and that means that it is official. Like they can actually go to the middle school. I figured I'd wait until the very last minute just to make it seem like, yeah, it's not a done deal until the very last day. So we have some awards we're going to give out before we give out those commencement certificates. If you take a look at your program, there are some President's Education Awards that I'm going to be giving out, and I'll tell a little bit about each award before I give it. But I did want you to know, before I do that, that other than the President's Education Awards, which are completely based on academics, on how your student performed in 4th and 5th grade, the other awards, every other one that you see on the program today, all of those were decided by a team of staff members here at Glenwood. So what we do is we get together, usually late May or early June, and we just have some conversations just about how we see students in all different places, because it's really important that we see those positive things, those kind and caring and helpful things, respectful things, everywhere around the building. So we get input from the ladies who work in the cafeteria, we get input from the special area teachers, from PE and library and art and music, we get input from the teacher's aides and the classroom teachers, and we all make those decisions together. So I just wanted to make sure I shared that with all of you. So first of all today though, we start with the President's Education Awards. And the first set are going to the students who have received silver awards, which is academic achievement and outstanding achievement. And sometimes it's really about having an improvement from 4th grade to 5th grade. So it might be that these are students that when their teacher looked back over how they did in 4th grade, they really noticed a difference this year, or it could be that they just did 5th grade this year. So students who are getting that award, when I call your name, if you could come on up here, you're going to get your certificate. And you have some hands to shake. We practiced handshaking yesterday. We talked about how it should be a nice firm grip. You should be looking the person in the eye. You know, those are all life skills that we want to take, they have them take with them forever. So I would ask that you hold your applause until we get through all of them. And then we're going to, I promise you, every single time we'll give you lots of photo ops. So when they're all done, they'll line up here so that you can take a look and take some pictures if you'd like. So our President's Education Awards, the Silver Awards this year, our first award winner is Nicholas Catarella. Gavin Hanch. Come on up, Gavin. Michael Hogan. Ridge Hurley. Ava Hutter. Ben Lilly. Miranda Mix. Ila Antonada. Nicholas Robles. I love that. That was a good addition. Aubrey Rogers. Jameer Sanders. Alexander Scully. Ava Stevens. Olivia Stevens. Francesca Malone. Joseph Malone. We have a twin Malone. Nicholas Van Blargen. And Sam Fulwinen. All right, so we're going to pull those awards up in front of you and make sure they're not upside down. Congratulations. All right, back to your seats. So next up we have the Gold Award winners. These are students who had exceptional achievement in both 4th and 5th grades. And again, these were based on the classroom teachers taking a look at the report cards from last year, thinking about this year as well, and the report card this year. So our first Academic Excellence Gold winner is Cedra El Gassassi. Katie Klimaszewski. Ashwarya Patel. Anna Pacheni. Ava Peters. Luke Sobel. And Mandana Sudan. All right, turn around there, just fold it up so everyone can take a nice happy picture. Congratulations. All right, all of you can have a seat. Next up, we have Citizenship Awards. And these awards are given to the students who we can count on to do the right thing. These are students who are always looking out for the greater good, which sometimes can be hard as an adolescent. Sometimes these are the quiet students, the ones that don't necessarily stand out in a crowd, but not always. But they do have an unassuming determination about them. So this year, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 7 students who are getting Citizenship Awards. So our Citizenship Award winners, if you could come on up. First of all, it's Jordan Decker. Colin Fisher. Zach Geary. Ben Lilly. Ava Peters. Joey Valone. And Aubrey Webster. Congratulations to our Six Teacher Award winners. All right, you can have a seat. Good job. All right, next up we have Principals Awards. You know, the ironic thing about Principals Awards is I'm not really the only one who chooses the Principals Awards, but that's a good thing, right? Because as I told you, this is a group conversation that we have. But I will tell you that I did chime in, and there are students that, what I like to tell people is, there are times I never realized when I went to principal school that part of my job would be detective work. I do that quite often, but I have a whole team of people who help me with that. And one thing that I know is that there are students here at Glenwood that no matter what, if something happens, I know that I can count on them to tell me the truth. That whether they were involved or not, whether they actually did it or not, whatever happened, they are going to tell me the truth and be completely upright and honest with me. So this award is given to those fifth grade students who demonstrate those admirable characteristics of being responsible, being respectful, trustworthy, virtuous, one of my favorite words, and those students that have helped to benefit the Glenwood school learning community. These are the students that, like I said, I know I can count on, and the ones that, when we talk about integrity here, we know that they have it. So we have our Principal Award winner this year, Brody Ahern is the first. Come on, Brody. Giovanni Julie. Michael McCracken. Nicholas Robles. Aubrey Rogers. And Jeremiah Rue. Congratulations to the Principals Award winners. All right, you can go ahead and speak. Good job. So the next set of awards, the Strauss Award, the Sharp Award, the Shimano Award, and the Mary Dowling Award, those 4 awards have been some things that have been in place here at Glenwood, many of them long before I was here. This is my 10th year here at Glenwood, so some of them have been around for quite a long time. But these are the awards that we go out of our way to make sure that we remember and honor some of the past staff members or students at Glenwood, and just make sure that their name is not forgotten. So the first set of awards today are the Michael and Kyle Strauss Award. Michael and Kyle were former Glenwood students who were tragically killed in a car accident many, many years ago. And this award is given to a 5th grade boy and a girl, dedicated to the memory of Kyle and Michael. And the recipients, those are the students who have demonstrated the highest qualities of sportsmanship, love, caring, and compassion during competition. And you know, any of you who compete in any kind of event, whether it's an individual or a team event, I'm sure you know that if you have a competitive spirit inside of you, sometimes it can be hard to do the right thing in those moments, you know, especially if you really want to win. So these are students that no matter what, they have shown us that they have that ability to compete but still be the kind of person that we want them to be. So it is hoped that the spirit of this award will forever touch and shape the hearts of our children, just as Michael and Kyle touched our hearts and lives here at Glenwood. So this year, the recipients of the Michael and Kyle Strauss Memorial Award are Ashwarya Patel and Alexander Scully. Congratulations to both of you. You can go have a seat. Good job. Next up, we have the Nancy Sharp Memorial Award. Nancy Sharp was a former nurse here at Glenwood, and for many years, I think maybe actually my first 5 or 6 years here, Nancy Sharp's widow used to come, and he actually was the person who gave this award out. He has moved out of the area now, though, so he's not able to come any longer. But we give out the Nancy Sharp Memorial Award to the students who demonstrate a strong interest in the area of health and science, and who exemplify through their daily life a caring and helping concern toward others. So this year, the recipients of the Nancy Sharp Award are Michael Hogan and Anna Paceni. That would not be nice. Thank you. Okay, next we have the Philip J. Shamana Award, and Mr. Shamana was the principal here for many years. When I started here, I'm going to have his widow Gail and his daughter Lori come on up. They're going to present the awards to the recipients today. But I wanted to share with you as they're making their way up here. I remember when I first came here to Glenwood, I heard more often than I could count that I had there were very big shoes that I had to fill. Even though there were other principals who had been here after Mr. Shamana, any of you who have gone to Glenwood might have been here even when Mr. Shamana was the principal here. So his memory lives on for sure. But his daughter Lori and his widow Gail would like to speak to you and give you the winners of the award this year.
Good morning. Good morning. We are here today to recognize the former principal of Glenwood Elementary School with an award. But before we do that, it only seems fitting to recognize your current principal, Mrs. McSain. For those of you that don't know, she was awarded Principal of the Year for 2018. Congratulations to you. Thank you for carrying on the legacy of excellence created by Phil Shamana while also making the school your own. We applaud your commitment and initiatives that continue to establish Glenwood Elementary School as the amazing, warm, welcoming, educational, innovative school that it is today. Many of you never had the opportunity to know my dad. So I'd like to take just a minute today to tell you about Phil Shamana. He was an educator in the Vestal School District for 37 years and the principal of Glenwood Elementary School for 29 years, including when my brother, sister, and I went to school here. Luckily, we were good students and always on our best behavior. He was an excellent example of kindness, dedication, and loyalty. He had a remarkable knack for remembering every student, every brother and sister, and every parent by name. He always made each student feel special. He genuinely cared for everyone he came in contact with. He loved education and the opportunity to watch young children grow through knowledge.
As the winner this year of the Phil Shamana Scholarship, Gavin Hinch.
careful going down the stairs. Thank you very much. Our last award before we do the presentation of the certificates is the Mary Dowling Memorial Award. Mary Dowling was a teacher here, a former teacher here, who fought a valiant battle against cancer and unfortunately lost that battle. And she died shortly before I came, but many of the staff members who are here today still knew and loved Mary Dowling. This award is presented in memory of her, Mary Dowling, and it's given to the students who work diligently toward improvement while exhibiting traits of kindness, patience, and good humor. So the winners this year of the Mary Dowling Memorial Award are Joseph Pierce and Eliza Koreski. Right over there in the middle. There you go. Thank you very much. You can have a seat. Good job. All right. This is the time. This is when it becomes official. All right. All of you who are thinking, do I want my child to go to the middle school? It's too late, because after they get the paper, they're going. They can come back and visit though. We would love to have them do that. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to give you a little rundown of how we practiced this yesterday. Hopefully it's going to work. We decided that it would be good, my keeps cutting out, 2 rows at a time come up. So you're going to see we're going to start on this side. We're going to have the first 2 rows over there come up. When we're giving out the certificates, they're going to line up over here, but then when we're done with those 2 rows, we're going to put them all across the front of the stage. So we'll have one opportunity for you to take the picture of the whole group of them. All right, and then we'll have that group sit down, and we'll have another 2 rows come up, and we'll continue that way. Just so you know, all right? So, ready? Brody, you're up. Brody's rowing. Brody Ahern. Congratulations. Christiana Brown. Nicholas Catarella. Anthony Cooper. Austin Darling. Jordan Decker. Juliana Donahue. Cedra El-Gassassi. Colin Fisher. Patrick Foley. All right, you need this group to slide on over to the middle so that they can take your picture. Slide over. This is our first group of graduates. We're going to call them Group 1. Slide right over there. Patrick, a little bit more. Awesome. Move on over. There we go. So they're going to hold up the certificate and smile big. Thank you. Congratulations to the first group. All right, baby. You can have down that way. Okay. All right, second group. Ready, Zach? Zach's row. Zachary Geary. Giovanni Julie. Michael Hogan. Rich Hurley. Gavin Hanch. Katie Klimaszewski. Ben Lilly. Lily McAfee. Michael McCracken. Miranda Hicks. Ela Antonada. All right, we're going to slide them over. Eva's going to go on over so you can take a picture of our second group of graduates. That's how we practiced it. Perfect. All right, Jack, you can go right down the board there, okay? We're going to go this way. Hold on. We're going this way. Follow that. Reasons we're talking about, we might have needed 2 rehearsals. Ashwarya Patel. Anna Pachetti. Ava Peters. Joseph Pierce. Nicholas Potter. Alina Qureshi. Aliza Qureshi. Zen Qureshi. Nicholas Robles. Audrey Rogers. Jeremiah Rue. Jameer Saunders. Alexander Scully. All right, this is our third group. We're going to slide them on over. All right, our third next group. You can have a seat after going down the side. All right, next up, Hunter Surface. Keegan Smith. Luke Sobel. Ava Stevens. Olivia Stevens. Nandana Sudan. Hunter Big. Jaden Malik. Francesca Malone. Joseph Malone. You get the best handshake in the world, Joe. Nicholas Van Bergen. Aubrey Webster. Samuel Winan. And Marissa Winslow. All right, and this is it. Final group. Nicely done. All right, Hunter Circus, you can lead them right down the stairs there. All right, so the last item on our agenda for this morning is our chorus members, the 5th grade. They're going to sing a song for you. So Mrs. Laramie is going to direct them on up here. For
For just a little while, we made a difference here. And I know that through it all, these are days that we'll recall. What a special time it was. For just a little while.
Thank you, chorus members. And go right back on down to your seats. We can always count on Mrs. Larry to give us those songs that just cause us to just take a moment, right? So before we conclude today, there are a couple more people I wanted to thank. They are Mrs. Scully and Mrs. Klimaszewski, because those two ladies have been training things for and to all of the other parents and family members who donated things for today or who are going to join in on the fun today, thank you as well. We have a little reception planned, and you know, this has been quite the spring, hasn't it? We're getting used to clouds, I believe. So it looks like there isn't rain coming out of the clouds at the moment, so we're going to plan on having our reception outside. I think you should just prepare yourself because it could change at any minute. That seems to be the way things are lately. But so here's how it's going to work. We are going to have, in a minute, the fifth graders are going to have their recession, and they're going to go out the door on the other side of the cafeteria that they came in. They're going to just go all the way back around, and they're going to be waiting here at this door for just a few minutes, because I want them to stand there for a little bit so that we can have our third and fourth graders who are here, and they did an excellent job. Thank you so much, third and fourth graders, for being such good audience members tonight.